Imagine being asked a simple question: who won the 2020 election? And the people in front of you refuse to answer. Is it hesitation or fear of telling the truth? What you're about to see isn't just a hearing, it's a real test of truth, power, and accountability.
Who won the 2020 election?
During a U.S. Senate hearing, a moment unfolded that left everyone stunned. A senator asked a straightforward question: who won the 2020 election? A simple question, a simple answer, right? But what followed was anything but simple. One by one, the nominees avoided giving a direct answer. Instead, they repeated the same lines: the Electoral College, the constitutional process, certification by Congress. But that wasn't the question. The senator wasn't asking about the process, he was asking for a factual answer. And even after being pressed multiple times, they still didn't answer directly. Then things got even more interesting. When asked about the 2024 election, they answered immediately: Trump won. So why the hesitation about 2020? That's where the tension begins to rise. The senator then called out the responses, saying they sounded pre rehearsed, scripted, and detached from reality. According to him, this wasn't just political caution, it raised serious concerns about independence and integrity. Then came another critical question: was the Capitol attacked on January 6? Once again, no clear answer. Instead, there was violence. It's a matter of interpretation, careful words, safe answers, but no direct acknowledgement. And that's the core of this moment. When people in powerful positions start avoiding simple truths, it's no longer just about politics. It becomes about trust.
I believe you're up.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for your service. Ms. Westerkamp, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, under our Constitution, the Electoral College votes for the president, and then that is certified by Congress. And in 2020, President Biden was certified by the Electoral.
Yeah, that's not my question. Who won the election?
And again, Senator, under our Constitution, and it's actually.
Oh, you know, I know who was certified, and I know what you think of certification because you tweeted on January 6th in a post saying, in reference to the 2020 election results, a certified lie is still a lie. I'm asking you, who won the 2020 election? Let me make it more specific. Who won the popular vote?
Again, Senator, under our Constitution, what matters is who the Electoral College votes as.
But I'm not asking you for what the Constitution says. I'm asking you for your view factually. And frankly, we've received this kind of canned, ridiculous answer before, as you know, because you were instructed to give this answer, right?
Senator, I am speaking to what the Constitution, under our Constitution again, and that is actually Article 2,
Let me
as well
ask you
as
this. Who won the 2024 election?
in the 2024 election, again, the Electoral College voted for President Trump, and then the Congress also certified President Trump as
Did
the winner of
Donald
the.
Trump lose the 2020 election?
Senator, that goes back again to under our Constitution, the methodology is set forth in Article 2.
Let's try another question, Ms. Westerkamp. Was the United States Capitol attacked on January 6, 2021?
Senator, again, I condemn all of the violence that occurred on January 6th.
Okay, we're not going to get an answer from you. And let me try Ms. Clark. Ms. Clark, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, under our Constitution, the mechanism for electing a president
I am amazed. I am just amazed by the insult to this committee of witness after witness seeking to be a federal judge, subverting our Constitution, and showing how you have no independence, which is essential to a federal judge. Ms. Lane, who won the 2020 election?
Apologies. Again, Senator, the Constitution outlines the process, and as a judicial nominee, I'm here to talk about what the Constitution requires, which is an electoral vote and certification by Congress. And in 2020,
Okay, who won the election?
President Biden.
Mr. Rickey, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, as my colleagues have stated, the process we have under the Constitution is a vote by the Electoral College, followed by certification.
Was the Capitol attack, Mr. Rickey, on January 6th?
There was violence that occurred here on January 6th, Senator.
Was the Capitol attack?
I would just say, Senator, there was violence that occurred here on that date.
You've seen videos of what happened.
Yes, Senator, I have.
Was the Capitol attacked?
Again, Senator, I say
Ms. Lane, was the Capitol attacked?
Senator, the characterization of January 6th is subject to ongoing controversy and debate, and as a nominee, it would be inappropriate for me to characterize it.
Ms. Clark, who won the 2024 election?
Senator, under the process set out by the Constitution, the Electoral College elects the president, and it's the
Can you
president
pull
is
that mic a little closer, please?
and the Electoral College elects the president. And the-
You know, the answers here, which obviously are canned, they're pre-rehearsed, they're Orwellian in their denial of reality, and they are a subversion of this process. They're an insult to this committee, but they also fundamentally show a complete lack of independence and backbone and impartiality, which are the fundamental requirements of a United States District Court judge or a judge on any panel, Ms. Westerkamp. And I'm a little bit disappointed that you're not more original, that you can't think of a few different words. I'm just amazed. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So the question still remains, why is telling the truth so difficult? This wasn't just a hearing. It was a mirror held up to the system. Now let's watch the clip.